Nowadays is rough, huh? Because all of them bitches are hoes and sluts and whatever, and I cannot date them anymore. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, I hear that all the time, and I see it daily on Instagram. And to a certain degree, men are right. But, hang on. Do you know the type of man who usually speaks like that? It's either some men that have experience and experience some things, and they let the negativity control their mind, but that's just a certain percentage. The majority of men who writes comments like so, on I had contact with because I was a dating coach, the majority of men who speak like so are losers. Are always losers. And I can tell you why. Because what you send out is what you attract. Your inner state is your outer reality. So, who are those losers? Sorry to be like this bluntly, but I have to say it. Who are those losers in their life? What life do they live? Huh? They live a life of a person who jerks off. They live a life of a person who scrolls. They live a life of a person who doesn't take care of their body and mindset properly. They live a life of a person. You're just a loser, bro. That you can make more money, but you don't, because you think you're stuck in your 9 to 5 if you have a job even, and then you blame all the others. Ah, the women only want the one with the money, and they're all whores, they're all sluts, and they're all whatever. Come on, bro. If you would improve your life as you should, and it's your manly task to do so, your life would look different. Imagine you would have a proper body, proper mindset, proper money, and you would live a life that you're actually proud of. Then your inner state is different. Therefore, you reflect something to the world that is different, and like so, you can attract something that is different. But most men are in complete denial, prefer to point fingers, put themselves in a victim role, and then expect something to change. But the change has to be inside of you. And I tell you something else. Women peak, they start, the rocket is going up for them from the age of 18. Oh, I hope it's not too windy. From the age of 18 to 23, 24 maybe. And like after that, they slowly decline. And with 24, 25, 26 is when the inner clock starts ticking the loudest, right? Oh, they want children, they want offspring. For us men, it's different. We peak mid 30. Mid 30, some even 40. Why is that? And what's the difference? Because we as men, we have to be, we have to bring so much things to the table, and that demands effort and work on ourselves. I'll give you an example. You have to be mentally strong enough to handle her when she's super emotional, to set the frame, to be there for her, to be the rock on the shore of the sea when she brings her weird emotional behavior. And men are overwhelmed with that because they don't have resilience at all, because they live the life of a loser who sits in front of the TV or the phone all day long, is putting chips in his mouth. Normal men don't have structure. Normal men don't work out. Again, eat garbage, don't read books, scroll social media or explicit content, and then expect a good girlfriend in their life. Like, what the fuck? The equation doesn't add up. That doesn't make sense. Who are you that you expect a beautiful, feminine, kind, loyal, not ran through woman to be interested in you? And since you are not what you expect the world to show you, no, the world just shows you who you are. So if you just perceive the world full of low quality women, ask yourself why world is reflecting this to you. Because you are like this. You are a low quality man. But this is a reality men don't want to hear. Because it hurts. It's uncomfortable. Stand naked in front of a mirror. Look at yourself and ask yourself, who am I? Do I deserve what I want? Yes or no? And if the answer is no, stop blaming the others. It's you, my friend. And I had to understand that too. And so many men still have to understand that. You have to understand that as a man, you constantly have to work on yourself. This is a man's life. Work. It demands discipline, mental fortitude, and so much setbacks and liver shots and nut kicks and all of those things, because essentially it makes you grow. Pain makes a man grow. This is it. And a man that went through a lot of pain, wait, focus off. A man that went through a lot of pain is a man that is a good man, because he knows how it feels like to be at rock bottom, and he fought his way out of there. And like so, with some scars on his soul, on his heart, on his body, he's essentially attractive because he can lead a young woman. Just imagine you being a woman in her best age, young, not ran through. Imagine a virgin, even super beautiful, good family bond, feminine, kind, loyal, whatever. Right? Do you deserve her, even, bruv? I don't. I don't because I'm not there yet. I'm just telling you. We don't deserve that by now, but at least I'm putting in the work. I'm reading, working out, eating properly. I'm disciplined. I'm putting my work in. I'm trying to make the world a better place. I'm trying to be the best version of myself I can be. I can fight. I can protect. I can. I can present a good body, strong mindset. I can lead a woman because, man, I had so many experiences with women. Therefore, I was a dating coach, but I decided to not do that because, man, it's so uncomfortable to have your DMs flooded with men who just tell you, "Oh, I want to fuck this girl. Oh, all women are whores. All women are sluts." Just idiots. Just idiots. I have to say it like this because each time I looked at those profiles of the thin arms, big bellies, eating garbage, living life like a complete loser. And I'm not trying to put anybody down here. I was a loser too, bro. I've been homeless. I've been homeless. I've been rolling those thingies where other people would clean their shoes on the ground to sleep on it because I messed my life up like so through destructive behavior. I know what it means to change an identity. And this is exactly the point of this video. If you don't change your identity, if you constantly live the life or the role of a loser man, yeah, of the average loser, don't expect the unicorn of a woman to show up in your life and give you what you're actually craving for. Because you have to change internally first. And if you tried to change and then 2 weeks you go to the gym and then, nah, you won't go anymore. Or you tried to be disciplined, or you tried to actually have another job outside of the 9 to 5, but then you didn't stick to it because it was so hard. Or you actually have a job and you're entrepreneur or whatever, but you're not scaling enough. You hit this certain plateau and you cannot break through it, bruv. It comes back to identity. And this is what I'm teaching my clients in the Alchemy of Will. Because identity shift and a change of identity is essentially a change of reality. I'm giving you an example. As I was homeless and I was a drug addict years ago, my identity was the identity of a drug addict. So I was behaving, thinking, and living my life like a drug addict. But nowadays, I'm a different person. I changed my identity. I'm a proper man right now. My mission is to improve the world, to improve myself and make the world a better place. And like so, I attract different kinds of women. Like so, I attract different kinds of men. Like so, I attract different kinds of money. Like so, I attract different kinds of body because I think differently. Instead of waking up and thinking about taking drugs, or waking up and scrolling, or waking up and watching explicit content or whatever, I wake up and the first thoughts I have in my mind. First of all, I love myself. I'm an amazing person. I'm him. And priming myself for the day. I mean, why not? And then discipline, making my bed, cold showers, getting things done, going to have my workout, 10K steps, and reading books, workout, shadow boxing every once in a while to keep myself sharp because I will fight again. Like all of those things. And this is what separates me from other men. And the only way of me being able to do that was the identity change I'm preaching. And I'm teaching all the guys and clients in my coaching. And if you think to yourself, hey, it's making sense, but I'm not sure about the coach, ask yourself this question. If you wouldn't be in need of a coach, why didn't you change your life to be like you wanted actually? Because if you would be able to do so alone, you would have changed it already, but you are obviously not. Therefore, you live the life like you live it. I'm here to help you. Take a little bit of money in your hand, click the link below, and I give you my word, I will change your life to the better. Stay strong. See you in the next one. Mwah.